We had a meeting around AIM 2013 with the senior exec staff of Tourism Australia, and part of that conversation led into a realisation that industry, in order to get federal government engagement, needed to really act a little bit more professionally, put a case together, and then wrap that up with some certified guarantee from a third party. So that's what led us into commissioning Deloitte Access Economics to pull a report together on behalf of AACB. We had varying sets of data, and that had sort of progressed over time from when the National Business Events study was released in 2005 over the course of the next 10 years, where different parts of the industry were using different figures. So I guess what we tried to do is to clear the discussion up by focusing on the 2 points, one being the Tourism Research Australia data, as well as the other extreme, which was the industry data out of the National Business Events study. While we started with quite a tight scope in partnership with Deloitte Access Economics, along the process throughout the 6 to 9 months that we were working with them, the report changed perspective a few times. So eventually it got to the point where we really wanted to focus on new money to the country, speak to federal government at the level that they were interested in, and also talk about the new ideas, the innovation that could be brought into the country, bring in world leaders and expertise, and even thinking along the lines of skilled migration, those sorts of concepts that had never really been talked about before in a business events context at the federal level. Basically, the announcement and the framework that the government released recently allows the support from government agencies to stretch beyond Tourism Australia's marketing focus. And what that does is it brings Austrade into the equation, which really is the business development side of progressing Australia's trade and investment priorities. Through the framework, it really benefits the entire business events sector. So it doesn't matter whether you're in the conference game, the meetings game, or the exhibitions game, there's an opportunity for additional support. So under the framework, it's basically 3 sectors: the bidding support, marketing the event, and leveraging the event from a government perspective, where we can work and partner with the federal government on. There's always a long way to go with statistics and data and reports for an industry sector. The next stage for the industry is the Ernst & Young report that Becca's commissioned through a TQual grant. That will review the economic worth to Australia of the business events sector, and that will be integral as well to the next stage of conversation.